Welcome back, man. It's the 9 Mile, man. You know what I'm saying? Another episode of The Truth, man. Two Kings, 2 and 5. We back at it. Gonna hit on a serious topic. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, B. You know what I'm saying? You alright?
It's the red hood, man, in the building.
What you feel like? Who you feel like right now?
You know what I feel like, man?
Hit you with the smooth talk.
No, some real stuff.
Take it off.
We're going to get to it. We're going to discuss the situation with the Missouri protest. So, let's hop right to it.
Yeah.
You had a student.
Quick recap.
Who at one point, quick recap. You had a student who at one point was going on a hunger strike because he had enough of the mistreatment of black students at the University of Missouri. So, word got around that he was doing it. Some other students supported him. But most importantly, the football team there supported him. We're always talking about how these young athletes these days never stand up for anything. They're always concerned about themselves. They worry about how many millions they could potentially make. But they decided to band with that young man. So first and foremost, shout out to those players and the other students who also unified with that young man in solidarity and stood up for your rights.
Yeah.
Let that be an example to all young black students, all young black kids. You know, when you decide, and forget that, let be an example to us grown-ups as well. When we unify, we can get things done.
Right.
But we all know that, college sports is big money.
Yeah.
So so a game was on the line.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
And I heard they could have lost close to $1 million for that.
Because
game.
they still got to pay it now.
Yeah.
They still got to pay it now, regardless.
Right.
So, that hurt them, and they was trying to get that president out who they felt was negligent and insensitive to the needs of the black students there.
Which he was.
And he got fired.
Which he should have.
And, okay, we know it's not because they care about the black students why he got fired.
Mm-hmm.
He got fired because the black athlete said, well, we're going to hit y'all where it hurts.
Money, yeah, that's what it comes down to.
And, and sometimes that's just what you got to do. Even though they don't care about you as a people, they care about your money, though. They care about their money. So they don't want their money short. They did what they had to do.
Yes. Like you said, man, I respect the players for doing that as well, man. Because if that wouldn't have happened, I doubt it would have had that much of an uproar. And, the media hasn't really gone into it, the incidents why these students are protesting them, because there's a lot of, severe incidents they had.
Right.
But
if they was rioting and breaking shit, then,
yeah,
media would have details about, what kind of kids they was in 7th grade and,
right,
which one of them ain't got no daddy.
Mm-hmm.
But, side note.
Yeah, but who was it? The president
mm-hmm.
of the school? Yeah, I seen that.
Tim Wolf.
At the homecoming, they blocked his car.
Yeah.
Trying to talk to him. He didn't want to give them no type of attention or anything. So, ultimately, he could care less, man. And I was
sure how he felt.
I was thinking about it. He's a white man. These are black students. He doesn't have to deal with racism. So why would he care?
Exactly.
So
because guess what?
He gonna get what he want regardless, man.
Including black students.
Yeah. There's still students want to sign up, go to that school, which I don't even think they have 50% of that school is not even black.
Nope.
It might be as low as 8%. I heard. But it's sad, man, that it's not even sad. I'll be honest with you. It's not sad because racism is going to exist, always will exist. It's just sad that people don't realize it's going to exist,
mm-hmm.
and they don't want to stand up for it. So, at the end of the day, stand up for what you believe in. Hit them where it hurts. The money. They could care less about your injustice or your people being treated a certain way, because it's still going to happen. It's not happening to them. Be honest. End of the day, it's a lot of sex trafficking going on.
Right.
But I'm not protesting about that because it doesn't affect me directly. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it in my neighborhood. So you can't expect this guy to come to a rescue of black students. He looking at it like, y'all a minority. You're a minority in my school. Y'all can leave. I'm still going to get money. I'm still going to have students come in. So I'm glad they put the pressure on the media. They're not telling the full stories behind it.
Of course not.
A lot of racial slurs. And
can't do that.
Staff what I'm saying? Like I heard it was an incident where they put a, what is that, son? A SWAT? I forgot what they call it.
Swastika?
Swastika, yeah. They put a swastika or feces on the campus hall, like a bunch of racial slurs to the students, like, and they made it known they were going through racial injustices and nothing has been done.
Right.
Until the players stand up, they about to lose money. So that show you the mindset.
It does, directly.
So, I mean, honestly, I respect the kids, but I would never play for the rest of the season, honestly, man. I mean, go to a different school. Like, why are you going to a school? I mean, granted, you might be getting a scholarship and a free education.
Yeah.
But it's like a catch.
You got to use this. But that's the thing. And that's something, as a coach, try to tell kids now. Yeah. You want to take advantage of the situation that, you're being given, but it's not like you're literally being given it. You work for that situation. You work for those scholarships. Yeah. Whether they're academic or athletic, you've earned those. You've worked for those. Right. Because if you weren't bringing something to the school, they wouldn't offer you the chance to be there for free.
And it's not free.
And that's the whole thing about it. One way or the other, they're making money off of you. Yeah. So it's basically like, here, I'm paying you to come make us some more money. Kind of like pimping, if you really want to put it that way.
Tricking if you got it.
You know what I'm saying? And they got it, so they trick. Yeah. I mean, universities got it, so they tricking.
But they can throw it in their face, though. Because these kids really need this education, or they need this.
And they know that. Yeah. So that's the whole thing, right? Let's say those students are so bothered, those players are so bothered that they did take that whole notion and say, you know what? Nah, we chalking this whole season, bro. Yeah. So y'all start making sure that y'all make some diversity, in this campus, or, multicultural training or whatever, what have you, right, that they feel is needed. We're not going to play. Yeah. Guess what?
They'll lose out, man.
They're going to lose out. Yeah. Because them kids got to think about their own future, too. Mm-hmm. Now, there's another popular notion going on with that, though.
You might not afford college. It's the only way, too. So.
But that's in there. Now, let me get into that. Because what I've also seen now in this topic is the first thing somebody says now is, well, that's why they should have went to HBCU. Or leave Mizzou, come to HBCU. Yeah. As if it's that simple.
Yeah, right.
Okay?
Right.
You go where your money is.
Right.
Me, I got accepted. When I came out of high school, I got accepted to Penn State as well as Morehouse. Mm-hmm. I got more money to go to Penn State.
Me, I got accepted to DeVry, Lincoln Tech, and so no, for real.
No, but real talk.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So, Morehouse, it's historical. Yeah. You want to talk about HBCU? They put the H in the HBCU. Yeah. Of course I wanted to go. Yeah. And Rudy Huxtable was going to Spelman out there.
I know how you feel about Rudy.
Come on, man. I ain't even going to get too far into that. I'm just saying.
I heard you ain't respected when she did House of Pain, though.
Listen, man, she's terrible. I love you, baby, but she's terrible.
Rudy, he left you.
I love Rudy. I don't know what that character name is. She's so terrible. Oh my God.
But yeah, like college.
But real rap. Like, you go where the money is as a student. Because you want to make a way for yourself. Yeah, you want to pave your future. But doing it out your own pocket is another story. So, you know what I'm saying? The HBCU closest to you may not have the strength in the program that you want.
True.
Because to be honest, when we talk about colleges, you're getting the education, but one of the biggest things you're paying for is the name on the paper or that degree.
How you can network there, man. That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? You got to pimp that later on. So
HBCUs aren't cheap. A lot of people can't.
That's the whole thing. That's my whole point. Morehouse was a place I went on a field trip to. I loved it. I fell in love with the place. That's why I applied. Yeah. It didn't matter that it was in Georgia. Yeah. But if you're telling me now I have to commute, not commute, but I have to make my way to Georgia, go live out there, and I barely got enough money for school, right, of course I'm going to just go ahead and take my behind to Happy Valley. That's 4 hours away as opposed to 8 hours away. Yeah. And I'm getting more money. Right. I'm going to go to the place where I'm 10% of the entire school population. Man, yeah. Is it racist out there? Yes. Hell yes. I knew that when it was going out there. Yeah. But sometimes it's just not that simple of a solution. So let's not, blame the kids and be like, oh, well, they shouldn't be there or they should just leave. That situation is working for them academically and as far as their money is concerned. So instead, let's just band with them, let's support them, and, pray for them.
Yes, very much so, man. And, their demands of what they wanted was very reasonable.
I felt as though they were feasible,
it's
man.
Crazy they had to demand that type of stuff.
And ain't that the truth? Like,
like the demands included like increase in faculty, to be more African American, safer environment. Like
things that you would think they should already be on top of.
Yeah, like why you have to demand it? And you're paying thousands of dollars to go to this school. So they spit in your face like, all right, I mean, we're going to get other money regardless. You don't mean nothing. So
right, every year.
It's sad, man.
Every year.
It's sad that kids got to go through this, man. Can't just go to school, get an education. We got to deal with this BS, man.
Right.
And then the face of the school is like prejudice. He doesn't care. So that basically like, do you have really any support?
Right. So, and that's my biggest hope that now that, Wolf got fired, I should just, hope and pray that the next person in is a little bit more mindful. Right. If they're a white person, I know it's not going to be, their big thing or their high priority. Yeah. But I would just hope that it's somebody a little bit more mindful that makes it a little bit easier. But then that's the thing too, right? When we talk about protests, it's always about now what? Right. You know what I'm saying? If your protest got you an immediate response, great, cool, congratulations. Yeah. It always has to be about now what?
Where you go from there, yeah. What's the next
Because if you don't install diversity programs, if you don't install what keeps that going so that in another 3 years you don't have to make the same protest, then you're going to just keep getting screwed.
Don't think that my thing is racism isn't just black and white, man.
Man, no, we talked about it previously.
A lot of students going through this, man. The minorities, the minorities, Arabs, Mexicans,
brown, man.
Yeah, basically, they go through it too. So it's like, man, we all got to band together, man. All they appreciate is the green, man. That's the only thing they care about, man.
Pretty much, man. That's the two places where it's just, green and white are the two most powerful colors in America.
Racist over here.
Yeah, that's why I said green and white.
I agree with him though, but
I mean, it is what it is.
I would have said everybody would have backed.
Yeah, that's because your beard too strong, man.
Yo,
yeah, your beard too strong. I'm just developing.
Can we talk about that, or we got cut?
That's another segment, man.
I was about to.
We gonna get in a beard life. We gotta get in a beard life because I'm just about to join, man.
But no, it got a lot to do with racism too. Having a beard.
Yeah, because you get mistaken for all types of Muslims, don't you?
They feel like it's a sense of power, man. Samson, go back into the Bible days.
Yeah, we gotta get into that another one. That seems like that could be a whole segment in itself.
By the next time, his joint gonna be like Stally joint.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, so trying to get a baby freeway.
I mean, you there, man.
I'm trying to get a little baby freeway.
In a week, you know what I'm saying.
So again, this is y'all truth for the day.
Yeah,
appreciate y'all for tuning in.
2 Kings 215
on Facebook, Charles Williams.
Instagram, hashtag 2 Kings 215 at Flea Market Tim's. All the videos posted, linked on there. Twitter,
2 Kings 215. 2 Kings with a Z, 215.
Appreciate it.
Peace.